Hi and welcome back to the channel. If you are new to the channel, then welcome, and remember to hit the subscribe button and hit that notification bell so that you never miss a video upload. So in today's video we're just going to be going through some products that you can buy if you are buying for yourself as a guitarist, or if you are on the lookout for gifts for the guitarist in your life. I've got a range of products here that are really going to make your guitarist friend happy. So the first thing I would recommend obviously is going to be strings. Every guitarist needs strings, obviously. So these are D'Addario. There's lots of different makes. There's Ernie Ball, these are D'Addario, there's Martin strings, there's Fender strings. It really doesn't matter on the make as much, I don't think. I use D'Addario. These are acoustic strings. These are really nice, really bright tone, really nice to play with these. So these are acoustic strings, and we also get electric strings. These again are D'Addario strings, and they do come in different gauges. So make sure if you are buying for somebody that you know what gauge strings they use on their guitars, and ask them if they do have a preference of make, because everybody is different and everybody prefers different things. You can get them in single packs of 6. You can get them as single strings, which are ideal just for spares, or you can get them in sets. So this is a set of 3. So it's got 3 packs of 6 strings. But they're really good strings, D'Addario. I love them. So there's the first thing that you could get. That's sets of strings. The next thing, which is vital, is a tuner. And these do come in different shapes and sizes. This is just a generic tuner that I think I've had this for about 15 years or so. And I think I just got it offline. So it clips onto the headstock of the guitar. Just clip it on there, and then you just plug the strings and it tunes your guitar for you. That's that one. That's pretty neat. And there's also this one, which is an automatic guitar tuner. This is the Roadie 2, which I've done a video about, so I will leave it up there somewhere for you to go and click on and check out. And you just put this on the tuning peg, plug the string, and it tunes it for you. So a tuner, that's another great little gift or a stocking filler for Christmas. Next, what we probably don't want to admit that we need is a metronome. Metronomes come in all sorts of sizes, and this one, again, I've had this one for a really long time. It's really good. You just click it on, and then you can set the tempo with the dial. Easy. And it also has, I believe it does have a tuner, I think. Ah yeah, there we go. Tunes to A, so you can tune your guitar as well. So that's another thing that is a really good little gift, is a metronome. And trust me, every guitarist needs one. Okay, so next, another thing that you could get is a capo. Again, these come in all different shapes and sizes. These are the 2 that I have. This is a clamp-on one, so you just put it over the neck, you screw it in, and it clamps to the neck. The other one that I normally use this for my acoustic. You just open it up, put it over the neck, and down it goes. If you're buying for somebody, then these will come in really handy, because sometimes it's just easier to put a capo over the neck to change the key, and then you can play all the same shape chords that you would have done if it was in an open position. So another great little gift or stocking filler, capos. Now sometimes we do have to change strings obviously on a guitar. Sometimes we have to tighten things, and that's where I would recommend a Guitarist toolkit. So in this little kit, this one I think cost me about 10 or 15 pounds. Has everything you need. Has little string clippers, has a rule, little screwdriver. Also have the little acoustic pegs for when you're changing the strings, because they do sometimes break. There's a string winder. Has some Allen keys and some files, and it's a really good little kit to take with you. It fits in your gig bag, and you can just take that anywhere with you, and you're ready to fix your guitar if you need to, or to change the strings. These do come in bigger packs. I'll leave a link in the description for most of this stuff so that you can go and check it out yourself. But I highly recommend one of these. Take this everywhere with me, and if anything goes wrong, I can tighten any nuts and bolts, and I can change the strings on the fly. So really do recommend that. So that's some of the technical sort of stuff out of the way. So the fun things that we can get: pedals. Every guitarist loves a good pedal, and this is the Boss Blues Driver, and I love it. It just gives that extra crunch to what you're playing and just boosts those solos, those blues solos. It's really good. If you're just beginning and you're not sure which pedals to get, then I highly recommend getting yourself one of these. You'll have lots of fun with this. If you're buying a pedal for somebody, then again, this is going to be a great addition to their pedals. So that's the Boss Blues Driver. The next one I recommend is the Metal Zone. Yes, the Metal Zone gives you a great sound when you want to put that volume up on your guitar and on your amp. Just crank it up to 10. Get some Metal Zone going. You're going to have hours of fun with this. Love this pedal. So that's another one. That's the Metal Zone MT2 by Boss. While we're on pedals and we've spoken about tuners, for live situations, I recommend the Boss tuner pedal. Fantastic little pedal. Just goes at the very front of your pedal chain, and then when you step on it, you can tune up in silence. So everybody can't hear you tune up. Nobody wants to hear you tune up on stage. So you just plug this into your the front of your pedal chain. When you need to tune up, you just step on it and it silences your guitar, and you can tune up from there. This is really, really, really handy, and I wouldn't play live without it. Let's put it that way. So highly recommend this. The next thing, my favorite. I don't use them that much on stage, but they're so much fun to use. The wah-wah pedal. Every guitarist needs a wah-wah pedal. Really have to have one. It's just so much fun. And like I said, I don't use these that much live, but when I'm at home and I'm just practicing, fooling around, I love using this. It's so inspiring just to use these pedals. It's so much fun. So this is just a generic one. You can get lots of popular makes. There's Crybaby wah-wah pedals, Vox do wah-wah pedals. Again, I'll leave links in the description below. So there are a few pedals that I highly recommend, and they're going to give hours of fun. Another thing, it might sound silly, but a timer. Just a simple timer. Because when I'm practicing, if I'm practicing, say, scales, or practicing some new licks, or practicing some right hand techniques, I just set a timer and I give myself like 10 minutes. Practice that for 10 minutes. Practice doesn't have to be 8 or 10 hours long. You know, you can just set a few minutes on here, practice what you need to practice. When it's up, you're done. That's it. So it's a really simple thing, but I use a timer with everything that I do when I'm practicing. So again, really recommend that. That's about it, really. If, like I said, if you're just starting out playing guitar, any of these things would be a great little purchase, you know, especially the pedals, to give you just that little bit of a boost and, you know, really inspire you to carry on playing. Make sure you got some good strings. That's really important. Try different brands if you like. I really recommend D'Addario. I've used them for years, and I use them now on my acoustic guitar. I used to use Martin strings, but I've changed to D'Addario for my acoustic. But I've always used D'Addario on my electrics. So make sure you've got a good few sets of strings, because you will need to change them quite regularly the more you play. That's it. I'll leave a link for all of these things in the description, so you can go and check them out. If you've got any questions about them, feel free to leave a comment below the video, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But apart from that, like, if you're just starting out playing, go and get yourself some of these things. You know, get yourself a new pedal, just plug it into your amp, see how it feels, see how it sounds. Get yourself some nice strings, get yourself some fast fret. I definitely get some of these, because when you've been playing for a long time and your strings start to dry up, it can really sort of start to hurt your fingers, and you can't slide in or slide out of a note very easily. So this will really make playing a lot smoother. But that's it. Yeah, if you do have any questions, again, please just leave a comment below the video and I'll get back to you. And if you need to know anything else, then you know where I am. That's it from me. Happy playing, and I will catch you on the next video. Once again, remember to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, so that you don't miss any uploads, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.